Disclosure is so important for that reason, because spirituality doesn't address that layer. Like, you can go to Buddhism, you can learn just the most amazing thing and achieve your enlightenment. You can go to Judaism and partially Christianity, and you can learn amazing Hebrew scriptures, and you can just like really, really be very spiritual, but that's not enough. For the Vajrayana, that's not enough. So you can say Buddhism and like Hebrewism is like sutra based at that point, or like just reading and learning. It's not doing, because we are in the doing season. We are in the Vajrayana, and you can see how like Satan is in his Vajrayana as well. Like, his creation activity is like hyper. So you can maybe say like Satan's in his Vajrayana as well, because it's like the end. It's like the very end bit. It's like the third wheel and the end and the last bit of this creation, the last bit of our 6,000 years, because we are in the doing phase, because we are in the Vajrayana. So just like learning Buddhism and learning Hebrewism, just knowing the scriptures is not enough. Though knowing the scriptures is very important, but it's not enough. You absolutely need disclosure, and that's basically Vajrayana. So every person on this earth, doesn't matter if it's inside whistleblower, doesn't matter if it's controlled opposition, doesn't matter if it's a reptilian Satanist that is giving disclosure, doesn't matter if it's a transgender person giving disclosure about transgender people, and also people like us, spiritual people, people that some people, I've seen many people that are Christians that believe in Jesus Christ. They are giving amazing disclosures. Or Yeshua, Son of God, understands that that person really follows the authentic Yeshua, and they follow him with their heart. So Yeshua doesn't judge. It's like, oh, he's a Christian and reads the Bible. Yeshua doesn't judge. Yeshua judges your heart. If you really love the Son of God and if you follow him with your heart, you could be a Christian in your religious title. It doesn't matter, because Yeshua looks at the heart. So I have seen many people, like many Christians, that are doing amazing disclosure work. Yeshua has said in the scriptures, like, if you know me, that means I chose you. You did not choose me. So we cannot choose Yeshua. Yeshua chooses us and makes himself aware to us. So we cannot choose him, or we cannot perceive him. So whoever is giving disclosure and doing amazing work, and I have felt that connection with them, it's like, oh, Yeshua is like working with these people, then it's like Yeshua chose them. They love the Son of God with their heart. They are honest with their spirituality, and they are authentic spiritual people, and they are like more of the real spiritual people. They might be temporarily under like Christianity, or they might be like mind controlled into New Age. They might be in that delusion, but like Yeshua, Son of God, our Father, Buddha knows your intention. They know your heart. So it doesn't matter. You could be temporarily in like a cult. You could be temporarily in like the wrong space, but Yeshua won't judge you for that. And he will just look at your heart. And if you really love him, he will work with you to give disclosure. He will work with you. So in this end of the tribulation, in the pre-trib phase, in this end of the tribulation, there is a lot of preparatory work that is going on, which is like all the disclosure, all the great disclosure work. And if you do not know the disclosure work during the tribulation, you cannot come out of the deception. So spirituality is not enough. Spirituality is just one layer, and then you have to go to the next layer. And then only through the disclosure you are able to properly see the works of Satan, whore, Babylon, Antichrist. You're properly able to know the reptilian race that are living among us, that shapeshift and live among us. You are able to understand the true identity of the politicians, the true identity of all the celebrities, all the influencers, even people like Greta Thunberg and that other one, Malala. So you will know that these are satanic based people. So the disclosure is so great for that reason, because you get to understand the deep psychology of the Satanists, or how they manipulate and exploit good, and how they use, like, they create a character of like Malala, or they create a character of like Greta Thunberg, and how these are false characters, and how these are liars, and how these are reptilian seeds that are implanted in the world stage. Anyone that makes it to Ellen or gets a TED talk or makes it in the world stage and becomes really famous, they're all Satanists. They're all Satanists. So that's what you have to understand. And that's why you have to overcome the whole world system, because you think like someone's in TED talk giving this amazing speech, or you are like, oh, this little Malala is a freedom fighter of the Middle East, and you might like have sympathy for them, but these people have fame. These people have world fame, and world fame equals Satan. World fame equals Satanist. They come from Satan. They are used for propaganda. Basically, they're agents of Satan. They're used for propaganda, and Satan uses all ages. So Satan will use a 5-year-old child. Satan will use a 2-year-old kid. Satan will use a 16-year-old, a 40-year-old, and a 120-year-old. Satan will use anyone for his deception and his propaganda. Their work is extensive and their work is very detailed, and you will believe in all the deception that Satan weaves. You will believe it. And then in the Father Tantra, you are allowed to believe that. Father will not touch what Satan has done. If Satan's saying it's good, Father's going to let it be, and you're going to believe it's good. If Satan says, get my education, it's good for you, Father won't say anything. You will go to school and get your education, and you will be named and shamed into getting a education, and you will get it. So if Satan says, I'm going to start a medical industry, Father won't say anything. Satan will be allowed to do his medical industry, and everyone will follow the medical industry, because Father's job is revelation. Father's job is generation. He's generating. He's showing you. So Father will allow, and Father will not say anything against any of the works of Satan. It's not that he is letting Satan do those things. It's not. Father is doing his own tantra. He's doing his Father Tantra. He is doing the generation phase. He wants to show everyone what deception is and how you could fall for it. So that's the Tantra. That's the method of our Father. He's showing you what you would fall for and how you wouldn't see, and how you would believe the great deception of Satan, how you would leave the scriptures. Even the crazy smart Buddhists, they're so talented, they're so smart. Even they believe in science and they leave the scriptures. And in Hebrewism, it says like Satan, he will fool even the elect. So even like the elect of God, he can fool. So that's the power of the deception of Satan. So Father has to let that take place and let that transpire globally, so that humans will interact with that naturally. It's all tantric. It's all tantric. It's all enlightened activity. Even the deception is enlightened activity. That's how you have to understand it. You'll be like, oh, I was deceived and no one told me. It's enlightened activity. It's a method of our Father. So all of these things are allowed because Father is performing his tantric, Father Tantra, his generation phase, and he's doing his own Tantra with the Father Tantra. So that's what's going on. And then when the generation phase culminates, the rapture happens, and after that, then it's naturally the Mother Tantra will begin, because the feminine will come through. The feminine energy will come through, and the generation phase will basically finish, and then we can have the Mother Tantra phase, and that's the space where you will perceive the world correctly. And the mother will turn her angle and be like, now look at this. Whether before you were seeing only the positive angle, you were only seeing like, oh my God, this world is so good. The education system is so good. The healthcare system is amazing. They really help suffering beings. The entertainment is amazing. The celebrities are so good. They're so kind. They're so philanthropic. And the technology is like so advanced, and the banks are looking after our money. That's what you would think in the Father Tantra phase. That's what you would think, and that's the view that's given to you, or that's the view Satan's given to you, and Father is holding space for that view. Father's not doing it. He's just the ground. He's just the neutral ground. So father's not fooling you, it's Satan that's fooling you, and father is just letting that transpire as the father Tantra. Um, but then the mother will come in and she will show you a different angle, and she'll be like, now look at this angle. Now look at it through this angle. What do you think? It's basically that. So it's like, before you thought, like say Britney Spears, right? Britney Spears was made really famous. Before you thought Britney Spears was this um, beautiful girl that's so talented, that's world famous, that's like everyone's crazy about her, in the Western world anyways, which is like minority of the population, but the deception works. Anyways, so let's say you have like the Britney Spears character, and the father Tantra will allow that. Okay, let Britney have her moment, let Britney have her fame, and then in the mother Tantra, the angle will shift, and the mother Tantra will be like, Britney is a boy, Britney is a transgender, Britney has no talent, Britney is a reptilian, Britney is a shapeshifter, Britney is an evil demon. So what do you think? Do you think Britney is still hot because Britney is actually transgender? Do you think Britney is still very talented because Britney is a reptilian, is a demon? Do you think Britney is still beautiful because Britney is an evil demon? The mother will show you the truth. Mother will show you a different angle. And similarly for the good people as well, is the same thing. Like before, you might be perceiving as spiritual people as dumb. You might be perceiving like the lamas, the Buddhist lamas, as like these dumb old people that don't know how to read. They don't know how to speak English, because English is like the reference point, the standard of this world. That's like the narcissistic Americans that established that thought process around the world. Everyone should speak their language, which is the world language which they have created. And within the Father Tantra, that's allowed. We are all speaking English and we are all learning in English. We don't have a choice. Like I learned my entire schooling in English. So you can say the best language I can speak is English. Other language I'm pretty average. Even my own home language, my writing and reading is like pretty average. Like I wouldn't say average, is like really bad. But my speaking is fluent. But in my own language, my reading and writing is very bad, because all my time is spent on English. My English writing is better than all the English people of the world. And so if my Nepalese was right, then my Nepalese writing would be amazing as well. Just saying. But Satan also has plans for you. So Satan planned for me to have like, be not as good in Nepalese, but be better in English. Sometimes they manipulate that so that, like, say, if in later in life, if I have to learn Buddhism, it'll be really hard for me, because I'm not really good at, I'm not that good in my own language, for example, with reading. And so it might be a little bit difficult for me if I haven't developed that language, and I have like a short window to do my awakening, and I can't go in and like learn Nepalese, for example, to read and write properly, so I can learn Buddhism faster. So it's like, because it's a short window and I have so much time to do everything, and I've only got so much time to do everything. So it's like I'm just like trying to fit in everything I can in a very short period of time. It's like, oh my God, I want to give out as much information as I can, because I want very less people to go to hell. Because it's like, this is the bardo and this is your opportunity. And it's like, please wake up, please wake up. So it's like, you don't want to go to hell. And it's like, you're not going to hell because you're dumb or something. You're going to hell because someone tricked you. Someone fooled you. Someone deliberately, meticulously planned your life to fool you. And that's why you are in hell. And that's why, like, we want to help as many people as we can. It's not because you're just dumb and lazy and stupid. People would still help those people. But it's not that. It's like they have meticulously planned and plotted against you so that you fail and you go to hell. So that's why we come in as disclosure. We come in as spiritual disclosure and testimony to give you that information, saying, this is what they're doing, this is what's happening, they're planning against you, they're plotting against you, they're making you sleep, they are making sure that you don't see, they're making sure that you don't understand, they're making sure that you get confused, they're using your abilities against you, they're using your shortcoming against you. So we're trying to wake people up and educate people. So that's why the disclosure space is so important, because only the disclosure will help you understand this world is a charnel ground. Without the disclosure, you will not know this world is a charnel ground. So you have to take information from everyone. So Father is doing his Father Tantra and also allowing inside Satanists as inside whistleblowers to give disclosure. So I might be like, oh, this person's a transgender and doing videos about transgenderism. So it might be a little bit confusing to begin with. And then later, when you understand the Father Tantra and the Father Tantra system, then you are appreciative. It's like, who else is going to give this information? No one's going to believe it. No one's going to understand it. No one's going to speak about this. It's extremely secret. It's deeply hidden. So any information coming, even if it's coming from the most evil Satanists, sometimes we have to take it because that's the only source we have for that information coming from the darkest, deepest spaces of our world. Satan will actually kill you. Satan will harass you, punish you. Satan will kill your child. Satan will burn down your house if you speak the truth of their word. So they will really prosecute you. They will take away income. They will give you cancer. They will do all of these different things if you start speaking. So that's why any information that's coming out from anywhere, I take, and I'm appreciative of that, and I'm neutral, and I see it as the Father Tantra that does not disrupt the process. He just lets everything generate as they are, so that ultimately we have all the information we need. We have all the record that we need. It has been spoken, it has been written, people have spoken it, made videos about it, people have written them down. There are plenty of websites, there are plenty of video channels, YouTube, BitChute, Rumble. So people have made videos across the, across the board. And also there are like the very dark movies, like the snuff movies and violent pornography movies, and just things that we don't understand and cannot comprehend the evil that they have recorded to entertain themselves. Like I have heard, when I went deep into disclosure, I heard that the Satanists, they actually jerk off to violent killing videos. So they actually take sexual pleasure uh, watching violent killing videos. They are like masturbating themselves watching violent videos, and they get pleasure out of that. So that's the kind of evil we are dealing with, and those are the types of evil that is prosecuting me, prosecuting many people like me, that is giving disclosure. So they might even be prosecuting the inside whistleblowers, so they might even be like harassed by Satan. So that's the environment we are working in, and that's why disclosure has the same value as the spiritual scriptures, because if you don't have the disclosure layer, that's basically your Mother Tantra. Disclosure will give you a completely different angle. So the Father Tantra is this world view, that this world is a good world. It's education is good, entertainment is good, technology is good, healthcare is good. That's our view. That's the Father Tantra. But when the Mother Tantra steps in, the whole scene will change. The entire scene will be completely different, and the view will change for everyone. And we will see this reality for what it is. That's the power of the Mother Tantra, and that's the great, undescribable, great gift of our mother, Pragya Paramita, the wisdom womb, the Tathagata Garbha. So she is the wisdom womb, and she is the unborn mind as well. So the mother is allowing that new angle. So what we perceive during the Father Tantra in the pre-tribulation phase as positive, as good, in the Mother Tantra, it will be a completely different view. You will see the entertainment industry, Hollywood, Bollywood, for the evil that it is. You will see the food and beverage industry for the evil that it is, that it mixes like fetuses, and it mixes blood and feces in your food. You will see that. You will see how corrupt the healthcare industry is and what the healthcare industry really is. So you will get the real picture, the real idea of what this world is, and you will understand this world is eternal ground.